Hello and welcome. Hey Slav. Hey Sauron. Yeah, I am live. Hey Light Switch. It's true. Hey Tobias. Today, it's gonna be a pretty chill stream. Consider this kind of a test of sorts. Some of you might remember that last night I showed a little bit of a extremely horrible mod for the first Halo game called Havoc Mod. I love you too, Slav. And we're going to be playing through that. Probably not all of it today, for my sanity's sake. Oh, it is actually the worst Halo mod that I've ever played. I only played a little bit of it because I wanted to see what it was all about. But it's dog shit, so I usually play Halo on Heroic, but we're gonna play on Normal, and it's gonna make sense why we're playing on Normal once it actually starts up. So without further ado, here we go.
There was only one ship.
One? Are you sure?
Yes. They called
Wait,
it
why is
Pillar
the
of
ship
Water.
blowing up already? The battle hasn't started yet. I have not watched this cutscene. This is fucking horrible.
Cortana, all I need to know is did we lose them?
The
I
assault
think we
rifles?
both know the answer to that.
They're just shooting assault rifles out the side through little portholes.
We made a blind jump. How did they...
Get here first? The Covenant ships have always been faster. As for tracking us all the way from Reach, at light speed my maneuvering options were limited.
We were running dark, yes?
Until we decelerated, no one could have missed the hole we tore in subspace.
Yes,
They were
yes,
waiting
that
for us
is
on the
in
far side
fact
of the
this
planet.
mod.
So, where do we stand?
Our fighters are mopping up the last of their recon picket
But,
now, nothing serious.
There's way more to it than that, and I think that
But I've isolated
most
approach
part, this
signatures
will
for
speak for
multiple
itself.
CCS-class battle groups. Make it 3 capital ships per group. And in about 90 seconds, they'll be all over us.
How are we feeling about the
Well, that's
audio
it then.
mixing between the
Bring the
music
ship
and
back
the
up to
dialogue
combat
in
alert
chat?
alpha.
Everyone, sir?
And Cortana.
I can turn it down. Hold on. Thank you for letting me know
Let's
that.
give our old
How,
friend
is this
a
better?
warm welcome.
I've already begun.
Alright, hold on.
Attention, all combat.
This is a test stream, so technical difficulties are expected. Let me see if I can boost myself in OBS a little bit. Let's see.
Please report to your action station.
How is my what? That pelican just spawned in the middle of nowhere. Alright. How is my audio balance now? Is my mic a little bit more balanced compared to the game?
5th platoon, secure airlocks on deck 11. 14th platoon, rendezvous with 22nd Tactical at Bulkhead Charlie 14.
There's so much shit they added to this cutscene for no reason.
You heard the lady. Move like you got a purpose.
This is not
I like. I enjoyed the little JPEG of the sergeant rank on Johnson's shoulder.
Once again, it is our job to finish what the flyboys started. We are leaving this ship platoon and engaging the Covenant on solid ground. When we meet the enemy, we will rip their skulls from their spines and toss them away, laughing. Am I right, Marines? Sir, yes, sir. Damn right I am. Now move it out. Double time.
Attention all personnel. We are re-engaging.
There's actually two different reasons that I'm playing, well, I
All
mean,
you
the
greenhorns
cutscene was
who
here,
wanted to
but
see Covenant up
for
close.
one, they added like
This is
30
gonna be your lucky
vehicles.
day.
They made it so there's twice as many Marines at Johnson's speech. The whole part with like the rocket
Sir?
Warthog was new.
Right. Let's thaw him out.
Cracking the case in 30 seconds.
I'm pretty sure they're just throwing in extra shit for no reason.
He's hot. Blowing the pins in 5.
Alright, so there's a couple of reasons that we're playing on normal. One of them is going to become apparent once we start fighting in this mod. And the other reason is that for my sanity, I took an edible before starting the stream.
Bridge to Cryo 2, this is Captain Key. Send the Master Chief to the bridge immediately.
Captain, we'll have to skip the weapons diagnostics and
On the double, crewman.
Aye, aye, sir. The skipper seems jumpy. We better get moving. We'll find you weapons later.
Okay, I'll need the self-diagnostics.
Consider it a placeholder until I get something better.
They're trying to get through the door! Security!
Do you like the HUD?
Please, God!
Sam!
The motion tracker is in the middle.
Positions Alpha through Sierra.
This way!
Sensors show inbound Covenant boarding craft. Stand by to repel boarders.
So, you know, wait a fucking second. What's this guy doing here? This is new. I'm sure that's normal, it's supposed to happen. Oh, there it is! The hype! The warthog in the hallway. How did they get in there? I don't know. More is better. Here's the E3 2000 never mind. What I was about to say about it can wait. I just want to look at what it's doing.
Alert, all hands. Boarding parties on port decks 4, 7, and 12. Baker team, move to engage.
So that's the E3 2000 model for the Master Chief back when he was still supposed to be a robot in the lore. I don't know why he's here. This is another early model for the Master Chief.
Hold your fire! I need some backup! Sir, the captain needs you on the bridge ASAP. Better follow me.
Yes, they did. And for those of you who have a keen eye, you might have noticed that the balaclava on this guy is actually just his skin, but the guy retextured it to be fully black so that it's tactical.
Captain Keyes is waiting for us, sir.
Captain Keyes.
There's the Spartans for some reason.
Good to see you,
I'm
Master
going
Chief.
to assume they're meant to
Things
be
aren't
the
going
other
well.
Spartans that were
Tell me
there
they're
in the
best
book,
friends
like
we
Linda
ever
and shit,
had.
but that's not what their armor looks like, so who knows.
With those odds, I'm content with 3, make that 4 kills. Sleep well?
No thanks to your driving, yes.
So you did miss me.
Love, you need to tell one of like your southern
Report.
Bubba
It must have
buddies to
been one of
stop
their
spray
boarding
painting
parties.
the Master
I guess an
Chief's
antimatter
armor while
charge.
he's asleep.
Control for the main cannon is offline.
Captain, the cannon was my last offensive option.
All right, then. I'm initiating Cold Protocol Article 2. We're abandoning the Autumn. That means you too, Cortana.
While you do what? Go down with the ship?
In a manner of speaking. The object we found, I'm gonna try and land the Autumn on it.
Or has
You're
enough
right.
dead heroes?
Yes,
I
yes,
appreciate
yes
your
it is,
concern,
but like,
Cortana, but it's not up to me. Protocol is clear. Destruction or capture
I don't
of
think that the
shipboard
point
AIs
of Halo is
leaving ship.
something that the creator of
Lock in
this
a
mod
selection
or
of alert
creators,
two
I don't know if
landing
it was
zones,
one or
upload them to
multiple
my neural
people,
base.
but my current assumption is this is the work of one 8-year-old, but that could prove to be incorrect.
Which is where you come in, Chief. Get Cortana off this ship. Keep her safe from the
Halo's
enemy.
modding
If they
tools
capture
are
her,
actually
they'll
really
learn
accessible.
everything. Force deployment,
I
weapons
was making
research.
Halo mods when I was fucking in middle school, so it's not beyond the realm of possibility. This was literally created by an 8-year-old.
You initiate a landing sequence. Not that you'll listen, but I'd suggest
I am
letting
a
my
critic.
subroutines handle the final approach.
Of the camo on the
Excellent
Chief's
work,
armor, I am a critic.
Thank you. Are you ready?
How come the Master Chief look-alike in the background there's armor looks rad, but I'm stuck with like weird shitty camo on mine?
Good luck, Master Chief.
Your architecture isn't much different from the Autos.
Don't get any funny ideas.
The cavalry is
That's
arrived.
what I'm saying,
Guys, don't
Sauron.
keep
It's
it
like
loaded,
fucking.
son. You'll have to find ammo as you go.
It's not even like proper camo. It's like it was spray painted on. Is this Doom music? The moment that I reached this room is the moment I knew that I had to stream this. Fuck, hold on, my mouse was dying.
Keep your head down. There's two of us in here now, remember?
So you might notice that there's a few elites through that doorway. You know, a couple.
Oh, I'm good. Oh, I am.
And Spec Ops elites too. And the entire theme of this mod is that they're gonna be spawning about 40 enemies per room, and that's the reason that we're playing on normal.
Who's your daddy now?
I got the flamethrower. Oh wait, hold on. There's something I have. Wait, what's this? I didn't notice this. It's the helmet, I guess.
Look,
There's another warthog. There's another warthog here.
let's do it. Let's go.
See if I can take it for a spin. This is the rocket warthog that you can only normally get in multiplayer. Unironically, yes, this is just like the Doom movie with The Rock.
The cavalry has arrived.
You don't know about the Doom? It was based on like Doom 3. They made a Doom movie that has The Rock in it. You like how they randomly put Halo 2 music here that doesn't like match the mood at all? Yeah, you didn't know about the Doom movie with The Rock? And there's like a first person scene where they try to imitate the game. It's a little bit cramped in this boarding pod.
They're using our lifeboat airlocks to attach their boarding craft. We go out and they come in. Clever bastards.
Yeah, the thing, Light Twitch, is that, as you probably know, I am a huge Halo fan, and this is like, I might be laughing,
The cavalry has
and I
arrived.
am having fun making fun of this, but right below that layer of laughter, I am extremely angry about this, because I went to the comments on this because I thought this mod was like a joke. I was convinced this was a shitpost. Also, it's an auto shotgun now because fuck you. And they're also not spawning hunters in pairs, which is lore breaking, so I'm extremely but the reason that I was mad about this shit is I went to the comments because I was expecting everyone to be like, this mod is paced horribly, the gameplay doesn't make any sense. Well, what is this shit? But I went to the comments and they're all like, this mod is so cool, when can you do it for Halo 2 and 3? And it made me feel like there was some big joke that I'm not in. Why are they putting sword elites in this hallway?
Thank God it's you.
Which has made me, yeah, all the reviews were like, this mod is great, it's really fun, and you should do more. There's more sword elites. Why are there more sword elites?
What the?
There's nothing I can think of that's more cinematic. Alright, for context, I want to know, who here hasn't played Halo before? Who here is this like, maybe not your first exposure, because I reckon most of you have heard of it, but who here hasn't played Halo 1 before?
Look, my fire.
At the fucking Zealot Elite. Why? Spec Ops Elite that has like a brute plasma rifle, but it makes dollar store laser gun sounds. I will give the creator of this mod this. They did name it Havoc mod, and I would describe this as Havoc. I don't know if it's a kid. I mean, it could be. Oh my god, it's a minigun. But, yeah, I'm gonna rip into this mod a bit more because, I mean, it's obvious that this is egregious and terrible. I don't care if this is a kid, their parents need to stop them. Obviously, their parents need to be... Alright, obviously their parents need to be more involved in their life to prevent them from doing whatever led them down this path. Is that the fucking... Never mind, I'm seeing things. Like, the good thing about growing up with Halo Custom Edition and shit is that all of the mods I made that are terrible, they're gone forever. I don't think Twitch would like that very much. I mean, there are games that feature that, and I do own them, but I cannot stream them. Alright, so I'm gonna rip on some of the more subtle things that are wrong with this mod real quick. For one, they ruined the pacing of the game by introducing every enemy type immediately. Which I understand this mod isn't made for, like...
Great. Now what?
I'm pretty sure like half my health was done by... Hold on, I need to move this chat widget. I keep accidentally clicking it. Alright, there we go. Fucking... I know this isn't meant for like, wow, if this is your first time playing Halo, you should really try Havoc mod. But in spite of that, there are just subtle things about this that makes me angry. Because this isn't fun even if you've played Halo for thousands of hours like I have. This is just fucking dumb. Like, why? There's like 30 stealth elites in this hallway. And since I actually made Halo mods, I can tell you how this is done so you can understand a bit about how low effort this shit is. So the way that enemies are spawned in Halo is you make something called an encounter, where you place a couple of spawn points down for enemies. You set what type of enemy you want, and then you type in the number you want. So what I imagine this person did is they decompiled the levels, they opened them up, they went to each encounter, took numbers that were like 3 or 5 and changed them to 30, and then added a bunch of other enemy types. That's what they did. That's what this mod is. Literally half of the work of this mod is just changing a number in a text field.
Alpha through November. Pull out. All hands. This is the captain. Prepare to abandon ship. Combat teams, repel borders until ops personnel are away. Good luck. Peace out.
Life pods are launching. We should hurry.
I actually cannot believe what I'm seeing. Like the longer we're still only on the first level. That's because Captain Keys is Obama. You're correct. Good eye. Alright, so I'm gonna say some nerd shit now. So like, please bear with me and don't wait, what the fuck? That's the way I have to go.
Access ways. Follow the nav point. It will lead you to an opening.
Wow, they mixed up the level a bit. You see, I'm getting really sick of the random music starting. Instead of making you walk around and go through this door, instead they programmed this door to open, which is, you know, it's a really inspirational change that mixes up the flow of the level a whole bunch. Right, I got sidetracked. So the nerd shit I was gonna say. There are lore reasons that there are no jackals in the first level of Halo. Another fucking warhug, I'm gonna kill my... No, I mean, I'm in Minecraft. The reason there are no jackals in the space levels in Halo is because jackals are space pirates, and the Covenant are afraid they're just gonna spend all their time stealing shit if they bring them on raids.
We can use your help, sir.
Unlike the rest of the Covenant, the jackals aren't in it because they're religious or whatever. They're literally just there to get paid, get laid Gatorade. Yeah, outside of being like mercenaries, the most common job for jackals is merchants. And there's actually friendly jackal merchants in the comics that just sell shit to humans. They don't care.
Watch your fire, boy.
They haven't. I feel like they're going to have played the entire Halo 2 soundtrack by the time this mission is over. I have counted it, and there have been, I want to say, 8 music tracks.
It looks like the Covenant wanted to catch me.
Yeah, in Halo C, normally they maybe do 1 music track per level. Did he just drop an overshield? Fuck. And where did all these Marines come from? Hello, Sergeant Johnson. They tried to get me by having a sword elite sneak up on me. And if not for the fact that I always turn around and look at that room, it would have worked. That's kind of fucked up, man. Don't put a sword elite jump scare in your mod. I have a moral objection to that.
I don't know how much more abuse the Autumn can take.
Why are there so many corpses in here? It does feel, I mean, I would say I'm indignant about this, yes, because this feels like an insult, kind of. Where we keep the good corpses. Am I wrong that this red it's not a brute plasma rifle because they didn't label it that, I guess. Am I wrong that this sound effect sounds like they took it from a dollar store laser gun toy? Wait, what the fuck is this? This isn't a plasma rifle. Wait, can I charge this? What does that do? It's shaking. It's really mad now. I feel like saying that there was an intention behind this mod might be giving it too much credit. I don't know if this mod was trying to be anything. I don't know if this mod was trying at all. They've given every enemy in the game like half health. I have noticed that. So maybe you're onto something. Maybe this person Well, I wouldn't say this is like a Doom fan because this isn't. Yeah, it's trying to be like a movie. This is tactical. There's so many elites. I think it's actually fair to directly compare this to the Half-Life 2 cinematic mod, if any of you know what that is. They switched music tracks again.
Oh no!
And it's over. I just heard
Now would be a very good time to leave.
one note of the Halo track, and then it's over.
We're disengaged, going for minimum safe distance. We're gonna make it, aren't we, sir? I don't want to die out here.
Look!
Look on the bright side, Marine. If you die in here, you don't have to be in the rest of this fucking mod.
What is that thing, Lieutenant? Hell if I know, but we're landing on it. Your Autumn, she's been hit!
I knew it. The Autumn's accelerating. Keys is going in manual.
I mean, that. Honestly, yeah, I love the characterization of the Master Chief in the original's cutscenes, even if it's very subtle.
Would rather take a seat?
We'll be fine.
If I still had fingers, they'd be crossed.
So, for anyone keeping track, do you know how long we've been going now? How long did that take me? I feel like it took a lot longer than that level usually takes.
We're coming in too fast. Damn, air brake failure. They blew too early.
Deep down, there's a god and I adore him. His work as Master Chief is immaculate. Alright, so for context, I play Halo CE on a semi-regular basis, and usually
Chief,
I
can you hear
complete the
me?
Pillar of Autumn in about 5
Les,
minutes
Are
flat.
you alright? Can you move? The others, the impact. There's nothing we can do.
There's so much more ammo here than the.
Warning. I've
Why
detected
was that
multiple
there?
Covenant dropships on approach. I recommend moving into those hills. If we're lucky, the Covenant will believe that everyone aboard this lifeboat died in the crash.
My favorite theory I've ever heard about why the Marines die is not because the pod is bad, but because when you're crashing, the Master Chief bounces around like a ping pong ball, and he canonically weighs about 2 pounds. So it's very likely that the Master
Alert.
Chief literally
Covenant
crushed
dropship
everyone's
inbound.
spines
We
into
must be looking
dust.
for survivors. I recommend immediate evasion.
Wait a minute, how fast did that fire? Hold on. Shoot at me for a second?
Alert. Covenant dropship has detected us. Here they come.
Alright, so the Covenant have MG42s now. That is something I'm gonna have to worry about. That fires like at least 12 times faster than it normally does. They did something weird to the pistol's fire rate that I'm trying to test, but I can't quite put my finger on what it... What? Oh my god, guys, thanks, look, it's a longsword. They had a longsword come and bomb them with a bunch of, rockets. Oh my god, it's so cinematic. None of them are dead. You missed, come back. Oh, never mind, they killed that one jackal. There's no reticle in the sniper anymore. I guess they want to force you to zoom with it. That's a weird choice. Oh, they made it so you can't one-shot the hunters with the pistol anymore. So originally in Halo CE, the pistol one-shots hunters because the exposed area on their back actually counts as their head. And the pistol is headshot capable, which makes it an instant kill. It also works with the sniper rifle, but the pistol is just easier to get. So for everyone in chat now, about how long do you say you'd have? I feel like it did.
I'm reading a lifeboat beacon over the next hill.
I don't know.
We should check to see if there are any survivors.
I mean, the thing about the Halo CE pistol is that... I'm sorry, I just got distracted by the fire rate of the turret again. The thing about the CE pistol is that, although it is overpowered, to an extent, because on Legendary, you still need like a full clip to take down, or sorry, not a clip. I'm stupid, forgive me, Slav, I meant a magazine. I am high, so please forgive me. But, you need like a full pistol magazine to take down an elite on Legendary. But in this mod, they made it even more powerful, I think. Even ignoring the fact I'm on normal, it still takes like 4 or 5 Magnum shots to take down an elite with the Magnum on normal, so... They have either doubled everything's damage or halved all of the enemy health, and I can't tell which it is. Right, so the question I was gonna ask is, how long do you think you guys will be around? Because, depending on how long you're around, I don't know if I want to do a full playthrough, or if I just want to skip around to, highlights. Like, just different, levels that I think might be interesting to see how they fuck them up. I'm probably going to at least play this level to completion, and then maybe we can skip around and see what. Assuming I maintain a reasonable pace, I could beat Halo 1 in like, I don't know, 7 hours, I want to say. And this would be longer, so definitely I'm not beating this in one sitting, that's for sure, but I don't know how much of this I want to just play through and then how much I want to skip around. I'll probably complete this level and then we can see how the Truth and Reconciliation is, and if it's more of the same, we'll just skip around to some levels that I really like and see how they fuck them up. It's Halo Reach music, guys. Isn't it cinematic? There's so many elites. There's so many elites here that it's like one of my wet dreams. It's the only other place I've seen so much Sangheili meat in one locale. Don't worry about what I said. What I said is perfectly normal. For anonymity's sake, I won't say who, but when I was showing some of this off to people in Point's Discord, that is true. That is true, Switch. The allegations are correct. I was showing this off to some people on Point's Discord, and I won't say who, because what I'm about to say may be embarrassing, and I don't want to out them. But I was showing this off, and one of them was like, "Yeah, I get you. Elites were my gay awakening." And it made me feel good that I'm not the only one. This mod author is obsessed with stealth elites for some reason. I see why they place so much ammo everywhere now. It's because you literally need all of it. What is this shitty camo they put Johnson in? It's like... It's kind of like M81 Woodland, but from like, I don't know, a dollar store. It's Wish.com M81 camo. I have played Infinite, and I liked it story-wise, but the gameplay and sandbox left a lot to be desired. Now, I haven't touched it recently, so I don't know about all the stuff they've added to multiplayer or whatever. But the feeling I walked away with from the campaign is that it basically was just Far Cry 3 if it was Halo. In terms of gameplay, including the shitty radio towers you have to climb. And that, too, it had like the smallest sandbox in the series. It was just really disappointing. There weren't enough weapons or enemies. Oh, and the other thing I took away from Infinite is that they made the hunters way too strong, but that's neither here nor there.
Right on top of them.
Bowhammer, we need you to disengage your warthog. The Master Chief and I are going to see if we can save some soldiers. Roger, Cortana.
Well, here's the thing about that. I liked it when it was in Far Cry 3. And I even still kind of liked it when it was in Far Cry 4. It's just that it gets real old real fast when you recognize that's what everyone is doing. Like, I'll look into that Switch. Maybe I can do that someday.
This cave is not
As
a
my
natural
political
formation.
campaign advisor, you're also legally my assistant on Twitch streaming.
I've hacked into the Covenant battle network. We're actually broadcasting tactical data on unencrypted channels. We should show them who they're dealing with. Master Chief, I'm going to use your suit's transcom system to monitor their chatter.
Fuck, what was I saying? My brain is empty now. Twitch, you see a lot of things, and most of them aren't actually there. I think this is the first time I've ever missed that jump in over a decade I've been playing Halo CE. I feel extremely embarrassed. But I can't tell if it's because they made the Warthog slower, or if I just suck for some reason now. Okay, they definitely made the Troop Warthog slower than the regular one. Kind of a weird choice.
I see one. Here comes more. Check me out.
Are those the fucking Halo 2 things? Alright, so they put these things from Halo 2 in here. So, I wanted to take this intermission to ask everyone how we're feeling about all the comments that said this mod was awesome and when are they doing it for Halo 2 and 3.
Over here. Let's
Who
go.
here would be interested?
Contact.
Who thinks this looks awesome and they're going to, once I stop streaming, they're gonna hop on Master Chief Collection and play this?
Someone take that out. I can't fight this thing alone. Covering fire.
I scrolled for like, I want to say 20 minutes and I couldn't find a single negative comment.
Taking heavy fire.
That's why, like, I told Point last night in DMs that I was going to bed angry because I felt like everyone else was in on a joke that I wasn't. Because if this mod is ironic, then maybe there is some merit to it. But the thing about that is that Cursed Halo is a funny mod, and Cursed Halo is still fun to play even if it's cursed as shit. Like, you can make mods that are funny that still play good.
There must be some mechanism to cross the chasm. Look for a control panel or switch.
that takes care of that. At first I thought this was like the... Oh, hi Point. Good to see you. At first I thought these were like the troop carriers from Halo 2. But the design is way different, so I feel like either A, this is cut content from Halo 1 that the dig site crew put up. In which case they're utilizing it very badly. Or 2, it's an original design. But I have trouble believing that anything in this mod is actually original. Fuck. So I'm going to lean towards the latter a little bit.
We got company.
Because this mod author, as you might have noticed from like the shade right here, or that weird SMG I did die, very observant. Or the weird SMG I was using earlier, is that this mod author just put all of the cut content that got released publicly into this with no concern for how it fits into the game. Yeah, I'm going to assume they meant them to be the other canon ones, like Linda, and I don't remember the other one. I think it's like Fred or something. They definitely upped the fire rate on the pistol considerably.
There must be some mechanism to
Yeah, they removed the fire delay, that's what they did. It's good that Point is here, so now I can say I meet my diversity quota for furries in chat. This is officially an inclusive stream. What makes you say that, Point? What proof do you have? There is light switch. There are straight up porn mods on the Steam Workshop for this game. I mean, not for Halo CE, but for the later titles. Where the fuck did my war? Oh, there it is. Yeah, there's a mod for Halo Reach on the Workshop right now. Not that I've played it. That gives all of the elites H tits and like huge exposed vaginas, and it has like 5 stars in the Steam Workshop.
There it is.
I'm not gonna show it on stream for two reasons. One, it's not safe for work, and also because I don't want you to see the icon above the mod that says that I played it already.
Contact. They're everywhere. Check me out. Over here. Come on, keep it up.
If I die one more time on this shitty part, I'm just gonna call it and then look at some other levels for highlights.
Someone take that out.
If this was meant more or less as a test stream, just like to see how things go, how my audio quality is. How is my mic quality, by the way? I don't imagine it's very good, but I hope it's not unbearable.
Taking heavy fire.
I'll have to mess with the audio settings in OBS a bit later. That's the spirit, Tobias.
There must be some mechanism to cross this chasm.
Where does Needler go? Oh my god, guys, it fell into the back rooms. That's really skibbity and hip, isn't it? Is this where I get famous? Give me 10 million follows for the skibbity riz. I was about to say something, but I had to have some restraint.
Here comes more! Roger that! Covering fire!
Whoa, you can't be saying that in my chat. You can't be being mean to Tobias. Tobias is a guest of honor. Tobias is a VIP in this chat room, and you will treat them with the respect they deserve. Alright, we need someone to counter the negativity against Tobias. Light switch, Sauron, can we get W Tobias in the chat? Can we get L point in the chat? That's toxic. Wow, point. You're gonna bring this toxicity to my chat after I waited for you to stop just so we wouldn't be competing? Such disrespect. I can't believe this. Well, yeah, but didn't you directly say, before you stopped your stream, what was it? Fuck all of you, I'm not raiding anyone anymore, or something to that effect?
If we can find Captain Keyes and the other survivors, we have a chance to coordinate an effective resistance.
I'm sorry. I don't know, maybe I wouldn't want you to raid me anyway because, like, known minors watch you, and my stream is slightly spicier than yours. I don't know if I'd want Mel to pop in here or something. What the fuck is this? What is happening out here? This entire battle is that the Wasp from Halo Infinite? It is, isn't it? It's literally the fucking... They literally... Why? It's being driven by other master... It's... Oh, they're the other Spartans. They're driving the Wasps from Infinite. Alright. Stop running into me. These... Why are they ramming me? They're on my side. There's annoying as real Wasp. Well, one thing that you might notice, just by watching this, is that Halo is good and this isn't, which is one of the main differences to be noted. So the person who created this mod point, I'll give you like a point of reference. They decided that what it would take to make Halo modern and cinematic is if they took every enemy encounter in the game and instead of fighting, I don't know, 5 guys, now you're fighting 40 of them. And also, all of the late game enemies appear in the first level. And also, we're gonna put all of... I'm sorry, did I go offline for a minute? Alright. So what I was saying, where did I cut off? Right, so my brief explanation of what's happening here, right? Yeah. Alright, so they put all the late game enemies in the beginning, and on top of that, Microsoft did something actually cool recently where in order to like help the modding community, they released all of the development and unfinished assets for the various Halo games. So we have stuff like the E3 2000 models, all the cut weapons and vehicles. And this guy was like, what if I put it all back in without considering whether or not it was cut for a reason? So they put literally everything in here, including stuff that no longer matches the art style. They made every encounter like 50 late game enemies. They added corpses everywhere for some reason. They retextured the Marines to be tactical, so they're camo now and epic. I don't know, there's just a lot to this. It's just bad, that's all I can really say about it. It looks like shit, it plays like shit, it ruins the mood of the game. Makes me wish I wasn't alive. But it is funny, so I can give it that. I can't jack his ride. Why is he flying it like that? It might be my internet. I am known for having backwater internet. Can everyone hear me? Is it working correctly right now? Okay. Because I am known to have backwater hick internet. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Don't even worry about what just happened. Sometimes you just fall out of reality. That's just how life works. There's so many enemies everywhere.
There are some Marines hiding in the hills above the structure.
Knowing this mod, there's about 500 Marines up there.
Roadkill!
This shit is actually so frustrating. This is just a really poorly balanced mod. It's not fun to play. It's probably more interesting looking at it from your end, where you don't have to play it.
Who's out?
Alright, so I'm probably gonna call the level there, and we're gonna check out some of the other levels in this shitty mod. You know what? Let's play the best level in all of Halo. Halo music is amazing. This is what a level that terrified me as a kid. It had the best suspense and build-up. It fucked with me. It was a masterpiece. Let's see how they live up to it. Alright, the cutscene's already way different. No, you can't!
The last transmission from the
Can't
captain's
do
dropship was
that.
from this area. That was over 12 hours ago.
You can't just fucking put them, like, but cloaked there, and it's like the Predator is chasing us. I cannot fucking believe this. I am actually... Point. Last night when I was telling you that this had good reviews, I was, like, actually angry. And I stand by how angry that made me. Check out this tactical balaclava guy. So I played a little bit of this level on Point's server last night, but I didn't get very far. I got to like the "this is suicide" guy. Yeah, but Gran Torino has like some redeeming qualities, I guess. This doesn't. Like, anything that's good about this is good because Halo is good, but everything that's bad about this is its own creation, you know what I mean? It is, but this is the 0 out of 10. In the original, you see some firing out of this, and it's assault rifle fire, because it's meant to be like, ooh, are my allies in here? And then you come around and you see blood, but no corpses, and some Covenant running. That's gone. Instead of that, we have a bunch of corpses ruining the mystery. And on top of that, I'm pretty sure they're literally playing like Dead Space music. Let's just say this. Dead Space is a survival horror game that is very good. Anyway, I think if I had to review this mod, like, succinctly, there are so many corpses here. I would do it like this, alright? Halo Combat Evolved is like the family dog, and I love it very, very much, you know? We've been through everything. I grew up with that dog. That dog has been there to comfort me through every hard time in my life. Halo CE is like that. It's like the family dog. If my family dog came back to me, deformed in the way that this mod is, I would put it down in a heartbeat because that's not my dog anymore. If that makes sense.
I'm not sticking around.
No grenade this time? I have seen Full Metal Alchemist, but not Brotherhood. So no spoilers on that, please.
Everybody run!
I forgot about that. Oh my god, you're right. That is the perfect analogy for this. No, you're right. Don't apologize. You're spot on. I don't know if Point is still here, but I just want to tell Point that the Covenant elites were my gay awakening when I was young. And for many others too, who will remain anonymous. No, they got the other Spartans. Yeah, I need help from a big, strong elite to take me in their arms. They put, like, 4 combat forms behind Chief to remove the mystery. I fucking hate this. This mod, I would not be surprised if one of you made this secretly, and it was designed with pissing me off as its main goal. So fess up, which one of it was it? Or was it Light Switch? Light Switch, did you make this? Everything from the shitty spray paint camo on the Chief to the number of enemies. I'm not gonna speak because this is great. I have no comment on what they did with the music here.
Sarge,
Watch your
No,
mouth,
Britney
son.
Spears was not in the original
Stuff,
Halo
Mr.
Combat
Hill.
Evolved, if
Supervised
you needed
was
to know.
right to protect.
hey, does the Covenant want to wipe out this particular part of my history? That's fine by me. Yeah, better it than us.
You ask them
I
nice next time you see 'em,
genuinely.
Vicente. I'm sure they'll be happy to oblige.
LZ looks clear. I'm bringing us down.
Light Switch put Britney Spears in Halo.
Go, go, go!
That's what Light Switch did.
Mendoza, move it up!
The way they butchered this cutscene and ruined the atmosphere and suspense is masterful.
Okay, let's move!
Like, this is impressively dog shit. There's no combat corpses or blood in the original
Which
of
is
this
weird,
cutscene
right?
because it's
I
meant to
mean,
be like
look at it.
a lead up to this scene.
Something scrambled the
But they put
insides.
like 50 dead guys before this and added Britney
Plasma scoring?
Spears to make this really
I don't
immersive.
know. Maybe there was an accident. You know, friendly fire or something.
What do we have, Sergeant? Looks like a Covenant patrol. Badass elite units. All KIA.
Real pretty. Friend of yours?
Nah, we just met.
I would still make out with that elite even in that condition, for the record.
Right, well, let's get this door open.
I'll try, sir. But it looks like these Covenant worked pretty hard to lock it down.
Just
People
do
will
it,
still be
son.
listening to Britney Spears 500 years in the future. So, point. I said this earlier in the stream when you weren't here, but I was showing a little bit of this mod off in your server VC last night, and one of the other people there also confirmed that the elites were their gay awakening, so maybe it's you who needs help.
I got a bad
Maybe
feeling
we're the
about
normal
this.
ones. Have you thought about that?
Boy, you always got a bad feeling about something. Sarge, can you hear me? What's going on, soldier?
My sources are confidential.
But they're not Covenant. They're just tearing through us. What the fuck?
I would never rat out.
Corporal!
I would never
You
rat
copy?
out
Over.
anybody.
Mendoza, get your ass back up to second squad's position and find out what the hell is going on. I don't have time for your lip, soldier. I gave you an order.
Sarge!
Point. I was like, earlier I was like, I'm not gonna name names for the sake of their privacy, and then you just put it in
I
chat.
don't... There! Mira!
You're an evil, evil person.
Hold still! Hold still! Let him have it!
The cutscene's just broken. It's broken.
There are too many,
Don't
Sarge!
even think about it.
It's fucking.
Oh, this is local!
I agree with the Marine. This is fucking insane. I almost want to go play the regular level right now for comparison, but I'm not gonna do that because I have more of this dog shit to play, and I'm not allowed to be happy or enjoy good things. So instead, I'm playing this. This is literally not even a Dead Space sound effect. This person was playing Dead Space and took out like their iPhone, started recording the audio, and inserted it into this mod. They couldn't even be bothered to get the source sound files. This isn't scary. This literally, because the sounds from Dead Space are so different, it just sounds like there's somebody playing Dead Space in another room inside of this facility. Oh, Cloak Blood, my favorite. Everyone's favorite, right behind Rocket Blood. As in, all three of them made this, or all three of them found out they were gay because of Covenant elites. It could be both. This is so bad. Point, you know nothing about Halo, so like knowing nothing about Halo, how similar would you assume this is to the original level? I feel the need. I'm gonna play the original level because it's that short. Just because I want to show you how the atmosphere of the it is not. They literally recorded sounds of Dead Space and put it in. So I'm going to play through the original of this level because it's extremely short, and I'm gonna let it speak for itself because the tone and atmosphere of this level is one of the best in video gaming.
The last transmission from the captain's dropship was from this area. That was over 12 hours ago. When you locate Captain Keyes, radio in, and I'll come pick you up.
Now, I want you to keep something in mind about the Flood. They were not advertised to be in the game at all. In the press, it was like you're gonna be fighting Covenant beginning to end. And then about halfway through the game, this level starts. I first played this level when I was about 9 years old. Listen to the soundtrack. The original is intense. Is that something in the fog? I would die. So, point. Have you perhaps noticed anything different tonally about this than the mod I was just playing? It's okay, it might be very subtle. I know it's hard to tell. Yeah, but everything. I mean, from yeah, it's quiet, it's empty, it's foreboding. There's not 1 million corpses here. Exactly. Everything is quiet and loud and bombastic up until this level, and then it's just this. Weird. Where's the "this is suicide" guy who jumps on the grenade? The level really sucks without that. What are you staring at? I didn't do that. That's quite a lot of blood. He's the one change from the mod that I wish they added in actual Halo. Marine shooting me.
Stay back! You're not turning me into one of those things! I'll blow your brains out! Get away from me! Ah! Ah! Don't touch me, you freaks! I won't be like you, I'll die first! Find your own hiding place. The monsters are everywhere. Play dead. That's what I did. Play dead. They took the live ones. Oh God, I can still hear them. Monsters. Ah! 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 Just leave me alone! Sarge, Mendoza, Vicente. Oh God, the things took them away, away, away. They went away. They're gone. Get it? Gone. They won't get me. Oh God. Oh God. I don't want to.
It's really nice just to enjoy the atmosphere, you know? It's a lot easier to do when there aren't 40 enemies per room. Alright, are you ready? You're about to see what that cutscene is supposed to look like. So you can understand why I'm so angry.
Sarge?
Watch your mouth, son. This stuff is your history. It should remind you grunts what we're fighting to protect.
Hey, does the Covenant want to wipe out this particular part of my history? That's fine by me. Shit, better it than us.
You ask them real nice next time you see them, Vicente. I'm sure they'll be happy to oblige.
LZ looks clear. I'm bringing us down.
Go, go, go!
Where's the Britney Spears?
Stay close, Jenkins. Mendoza, move it up!
Where's the fighting? Why are there no corpses?
Wait here for the captain and his squad, then get your ass inside. Sir! Okay, let's move!
True.
Which is weird,
Why aren't all the
right?
lights
I mean,
red?
look at it. Something scrambled the insides.
What's that? Plasma scoring?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there was an accident, you know, friendly fire or something?
What do we have, Sergeant? Looks like a Covenant patrol. Badass elite units. All KIA.
Real pretty. Friend of yours?
Nah, we just met.
Right, well, let's get this door open.
I'll try, sir. But it looks like these Covenant worked pretty hard to lock it down.
Just do it, son.
Yes, sir.
Client, which version of this are you preferring? You found mold in the.
I got a bad feeling about this.
They'll probably live.
Boy, you always got a bad
Probably.
feeling about something.
Sarge, can you hear me?
What's going on, soldier?
We've got contact, lots of them, but they're not Covenant. They're just tearing through us. What the? Oh no! Corporal, do you copy? Over. Mendoza, get your ass back up to second squad's position and find out what the hell is going on. I don't have time for your lip, soldier. I gave you an order.
Sarge, listen.
Where's that coming from, Mendoza?
I don't. There. Mira. Hold still. Hold still.
Let him have it.
Ah!
God damn it, Jenkins! Fire your weapon!
There are too many,
Don't
Sarge.
even think about it.
Oh, this is local.
Jenkins!
I wonder which one is more effective at setting up an unnerving atmosphere. Let's see if they put 50 million camouflaged enemies in here. Yeah. They only show the infection forms in the cutscene because it helps with the reveal. Yeah, 8-year-old me at this point was like, this is weird, but these little popcorn guys, they aren't that dangerous, right? Oh boy, there's a lot of them. But I was thinking, I could handle this. They're just these little things. Then the best song in the game kicks in. And the reveal. Elites are still sexy even when they're infected by the flood, by the way, don't at me. And then the moment dawns on you while playing this that the reason you didn't see any corpses coming in is because these are the corpses that you didn't see. This moment scared the shit out of me as a kid, and it still has, like, it's still very effective at delivering the atmosphere. Yeah, one thing they didn't really bring back very much in the later games about the Flood in Halo 1 is that they can jump extremely high and far. Sometimes they play dead. I used to think that them playing dead was actually, like, based on how many of the limbs you shot off, but I later learned as I got older that it's actually decided at random when they spawn in if they're going to be a reviver or not. Well, what's funny about that is that the Covenant released the Flood first, but the Covenant successfully recontained them. And then then Captain Keyes shows up, and well, the rest is history. Anyway, let's get out of here, gang. The vibes down here have really been ruined. Let's call the elevator. Well, so much for leaving. We love our Marines, even if they're cran munchers. Guess we'll have to go this way. And you know, by about this point, young me was thinking, oh my god. Why is it this shotgun automatic? It's making me so angry. By about this point, 8-year-old me, the horror was starting to wear off. I was like, alright, I get it now. They're like zombified the elites somehow. And all they could do is run at you and whack you. And I think I get their gimmick now. And then you take this elevator. Then you realize that no, they infect humans too, and they can use guns. The amount of panic that this inspired in me as a child is not something I can put into words. But I still think this level is one of the best designed levels in gaming history. Hey Marines, I'm sure they'll do great. Real. It's so weird going back to playing a game that's competently designed after the mod I was playing at the start of the stream. As you might have noticed, I was playing the mod on normal, but I'm playing this on heroic because that's how I prefer to play all the Halo games. It's just my preferred difficulty. Exactly. I don't know who all is still here, but for anyone who is, I know Sauron's been here since the start. The stream's not over quite yet. I'm gonna end soonish, but I wanted to thank everyone who showed up for this little test inaugural stream that I'm doing. I think everyone else but you is dead, Sauron. The flood got all of them. Sauron is a real patriot.
This is Echo 419. Chief, is that you? I lost your signal when you disappeared inside the structure. What's going on down there? I'm tracking movement all over the place.
Sir, thank God you're here. We've been lost out here for hours. After we lost contact with the rest of the mission, we headed for the RV point, and then these things, they ambushed us. We gotta get out of here.
There's a large tower a few hundred meters from your current position. Find a way above the fog and foliage canopy, and I can move in and pick you up.
I mean, anyone who doesn't have... The flood is already a certain death sentence, but for anyone who doesn't have shields, yeah, good luck, Marines. There's actually a fan project that's in the works right now called Branching Sickness. That is a kind of survival horror fan game where you play as a Marine during a flood outbreak. Well, the presence of shields in Halo canon is actually interesting. It's because they're very expensive and they were reverse engineered from the Covenant shields. Like, they just straight up looked at an Elite's harness and reverse engineered it. And it's still a very new technology, relatively speaking. I'm not putting too much effort in right now, but while actively trying, the most Marines I've ever been able to get to survive to the end of the level up here is about 4. But 2 is not bad. Yeah, it's because... Well, the real dangerous part, of course, is the infection forms, because unlike future games, there's no way to shoot them off once they latch.
Go home! These things can't be real! Oh, you want to get shot some more?
How many shots are you loading into? He just loaded like 30 shells into that. Due to engine limitations, they aren't able to infect anyone until Halo 3. So in Halo 2, they made it so they can revive combat forms on the ground.
This installation, but I require your assistance. Come this way.
There's actually an overhaul mod called SPV3 that introduces flood infection into the Halo 1 engine. SPV3 is a really good mod that I like. Alright, I've had enough good Halo. I'm gonna do one more level of shit Halo. And why? Because I hate myself. Yeah, we're gonna beat the game. We're gonna do the last mission. Then I can like misleadingly say that I beat the mod. Yeah, I lied. This mod was written by Shadow the Head. I actually don't mind the destroyed vehicles they've added, but the Reach music sucks. No, the Reach music is good, but it's not good here. I mean, I should probably clarify that. Well, you can spawn items just by right-clicking and then dragging them around in the Halo mod tools. So my guess is that the person who made this literally just right-clicked 4 times in a row. Yeah. They were driving in line formation.
This thing is falling apart.
It'll hold.
We're not gonna make it.
We'll make it.
Pull up! Pull up! You did that on purpose, didn't
My
you?
god, they ruined that! The way it bounced first.
I need a weapon.
They added the Halo 3 I need a weapon line. Not Halo 3, I mean Halo 2. Halo 2 intro. I'm a real Halo fan, I'm just on drugs, trust me. Yeah, I know, this is... It's Dead Space music again, this is... I have a uniquely good perspective on this because I am also a huge Dead Space fan.
We need to get to the bridge.
So this is actually
From there,
making me
we can
angry
use
twice
the
as
captain's
much.
neural implants to
Did he
initiate
just
an
phase
overload
through the
of
wall?
ship's fusion engines. The explosion should damage enough systems below it to destroy the ring.
Halo Combat Evolved Revengeance. You can't do the reveal thing now just because you fucked up the first time. Why are they like trying to spook me by leading me through? What is this visual effect? Oh, this is gonna kill the bit rate. This is a failsafe the mod creator put in so that you couldn't stream this properly. Yeah, that white shit you were seeing was not actually like a glitch. That's just an effect they put for some reason. This hallway is already jam-packed with flood in a vanilla Halo CE, but in order to make it even better, they doubled up so they each have a buddy on their head. Alright, here's one thing I'm gonna compliment, but it's not too big a compliment, because these assets are not theirs, but the Flood with the armor on them, both the Marines and the Elites, is pretty cool. It's another Dead Space noise. But that is actually pretty cool. But the thing about this is that the mod author didn't make this. these are assets that are made publicly available from the modding community, and I've seen other people use them and use them in mods that are actually good. Just to recommend a few of those in case anyone watching here is interested in Halo mods that don't suck. Try Combat Revolved and try SPV3 for those are 2 Halo mods I highly recommend. SPV3 used to require a valid key for Halo Custom Edition to get, but now it just has to detect that you own the Master Chief Collection. Yeah, I'm actually, after this stream is over, I'm going to Light Switch's place to murder him for making this. In Minecraft. In Roblox, in Terraria. Yay, more hunters. Wow, they modified the path I have to take. So now I have to go around. I'll give them credit, they actually slightly changed the way the level is played here by having you go around and approach the armory through this side. Which probably took changing about 3 lines of scripting in the game, so big applause. In an alternate universe where this is released in 2001 instead of the original Halo, not only does it not get a sequel, but the UN passes a resolution that forces Bungie to be closed for war crimes. How are there living Marines here?
I'm after him. Is anyone behind you?
That doesn't make any sense.
The bridge. We made it. Let's get
The mod author didn't make this, he's just from an alternate universe. So true. Yeah, the 2 biggest alternate universes. What if Halo was bad, and what if Destiny was good?
I leave home for a few days and look what happens. This won't take long. There. That should give us enough time to make it to a lifeboat and put some distance between ourselves and Halo before the detonation.
I'll give it this, I haven't played it in years, so it could be
I think
good
that's out
now.
of the question, really.
Oh, hell.
Ridiculous! That you would imbue a warship's AI with such a wealth of knowledge? Weren't you worried it might be captured? Or destroyed?
He's in my data
I
arrays.
love the
a
Master
local
Chief's
tab.
little movements in these cutscenes. They
Can't
did a really good
imagine how
job.
exciting this is to have a record of all of our lost time.
Why is he being shot at? This is new.
Oh, how I will enjoy every moment of its categorization. Think that you would destroy this installation as well as this record. I am shocked. Almost too shocked for words.
Yeah, he does have a little frame.
Why do you continue to fight us, Reclaimer? You cannot win. Give us the construct, and I will endeavor to make your death relatively painless and...
At least I still have control over the comm channels.
Where is he?
I'm detecting taps throughout the ship. Sentinels, most likely. As for the monitor, he's in engineering. He
I
must
just
be trying to
realized
take the
something
core offline.
horrific.
Even if I could get the countdown restarted.
I don't know, I'd say like a frame or
How
something,
much
but I just realized
firepower
something
would you need
horrible.
to crack one of the engine shields?
Not much. A well-placed grenade, perhaps, but why?
Because in this alternate universe of this mod,
Okay, I'm coming
the
with you.
Marines aren't all dead, we're actually just going to blow them all up knowingly. Unless they modified the cutscene and like 30 Marines get on the longsword fighter with us. I'm so curious about that now I have to beat the level to find out.
The ship was heavily damaged when it crashed. Head to the cryo chamber.
It
You
would
should
be
able to
really
get some
funny if they
engine
just
from
added
there.
like 30 Marines to the end cutscene. That would be so cinematic and epic. I also like how they knew that their mod was balanced like shit, so they put overshields everywhere. Like, why even go this far? If you're gonna make a mod this horrible, you should have just given the player god mode. Marines are dead, we don't have to worry about them anymore. Now I can blow it up guilt-free.
The cavalry has arrived.
Never mind. How many living Marines are they putting in this? Oh, is this where they've like barricaded themselves? Have they been here since the autumn crashed? What have they been eating? In canon, I'm pretty sure the Battle of Installation 04 takes like 7 days or something. Sit. Alright, everyone, good news and bad news. The game crashed. So that was cool. Maybe it saved my checkpoint. Okay, can you see this? We're not out of its clutches yet. Okay, we crashed right here, so I didn't really lose anything. What? Yeah, what's up? I do, though, especially because I need to talk about something. There's actually a stolen asset right here. I need to talk about it. I at the very least need to talk about the shit that they stole. 100 enemies in that room. Alright, back to talking about theft. You might notice the words "sins of the prophets" right here. And let me tell you a bit about that. This poster is concept art for a mod called Sins of the Prophets. That is a Halo overhaul for I forget, it was like a space combat game where you control fleets. Yeah, they literally just stole like the JPEG of the concept art from Sins of the Prophets for the UNSC ship classes, and they just put it on the wall here. Why did they do that?
Hey, watch it!
Yeah, that's what it. Yeah, it's a mod for Sins of Solar Empire. They stole concept art from it. I might actually like, after I'm done with stream, I might like write an email to the Sins of the Prophets team. And be like, are you aware of this? It just seems like a shitty thing to do to uncredited concept art that undoubtedly either it was done by the Sins of the Prophets team or it was paid for, but what if the lead dev of this is... I would try. More Halo Reach music. This JPEG is incorrectly sized, so it cuts off at the ends.
Fire in the hole! Stop! Hold your fire! Oh, crap! Ah!
Oh yeah, this hallway. Big fan of this hallway. I wasn't counting, but I'm sure that was at least 100 flood. Well, you know what the thing if Sauron is that also this is more Dead Space music, and this is like not even totally appropriate Dead Space music. Oh, it stopped, so we're good now. But the thing is that never mind. Unlike you see, originally in Halo CE, the combat is a bit like a chess game, in that all of the enemies have their own weaknesses and the ways you approach them, and the way those enemy squads are composed comes together to make you approach the situation strategically. You have to like prioritize, like are there hunters? I should probably take them out first. They don't take much to go down, but they're heavily armed. Should I prioritize? Oh, is there a sword elite? He has some jackals. I gotta like be careful. With this, they have taken the combat from Halo and turned it into like mowing your lawn. All I'm really doing is holding left click.
Whoa!
And that's enough. Wow, a better looking Master Chief model. Why can't I have that one? It's time for the epic showdown. There's a ghost in the hall. What? Oh, it's my PFG division! No. It's like BFG division platoon. They love the vehicles in the hallways. I take it all back, best mod ever. I figured it out, Zoran. I jokingly suggested towards the start of the stream that this mod was made by an 8-year-old, but I actually think it might have been. Because this is all the shit that I thought was cool when I was 8. Oh, it's over. Alright, Billy, time for bed. Not right now, Mom. I'm working on my Halo mod.
I'm on your side.
You just punch me?
It's him. Anybody? I don't see him either.
And the gloomy music stops as soon as you walk out of the ammo. Not as soon as you walk out of the ammo. I'm sorry, the edibles are kind of hitting. Luckily, we're almost done. We just have the engine room and the Warthog run. How bad could it be?
Look, a mark.
Hear anyone in the background, by the way? Don't worry, that's just my family. I'm not being home invaded by like a robber.
Alert! The monitor has disabled all command access. We can't restart the countdown. The only remaining option is to detonate the ship's fusion reactors. That should do enough damage to destroy Halo. Don't worry, I have access to all of the reactor schematics and procedures. I'll walk you through it. First, we need to pull back the exhaust couplings. That will expose a shaft that leads to the primary fusion drive plate.
Know where that came from?
I don't actually remember if this music is from ODST or Reach. Well, I tried to set up my push to talk, but I didn't know if I was successful. If you haven't heard anyone in the background, that means I probably correctly set up push to talk, so that's like good knowledge to have. That's good to hear because usually people tell me, they're like, wow, your mic sounds like an Xbox Live microphone.
Good! Step 1 complete!
If I sound decent on stream, that's great.
We need a catalyst explosion to destabilize the magnetic containment field surrounding the fusion cell. Use an explosive. I recommend a grenade or rocket. If you run out of explosives, there is an armory station located near the engine room's entrance.
They changed the trajectory of the fragments.
Hold your fire! Why do you continue to ignore your task?
So, oh wait, hold on. No, now I'm not. You know what, at least the mod was nice enough for this.
Analyzing.
Surrender the construct to me.
Fusion
or I
reactor
will be
number
forced
1
to take it
destabilized.
offline permanently.
Use explosives on the other 3 reactors.
Why is it playing Halo 2
Enough
music
to
now?
trigger a wildcat explosion of the engines.
This isn't thematically appropriate at all.
Why do you continue to resist us, new player?
And I got the first one down. I just gotta get the others down. I got a frog blast. I'm not gonna give up. I need to know how this ends. Now spreading this thing everywhere is actually
Engine room located. We're near. Alert! The monitor has disabled all command access. We can't restart the countdown. The only remaining option is to detonate the ship's fusion reactors. That should do enough damage to destroy Halo. Don't worry, I have access to all of the reactor schematics and procedures. What to do? First, we need to pull back the exhaust ducts. That will expose the shaft that leads to the primary fusion drive core.
Revision and repair protocols completed. Inconsistent.
Good! Step 1 complete. We have a straight shot into the fusion
time
reactor.
for frog
We
blast.
need a catalyst explosion to destabilize the magnetic containment field surrounding the fusion cells. Use an explosive. I recommend a grenade or rocket. If you run out of explosives, there is an armory station located near the engine room's entrance. stabilizing. Use explosives on the other 3 reactors. That should be enough to trigger a wildcat explosion of the engines.
Not acceptable, Reclaimer. You must surrender the construct. Bring it up.
Number of enemies with explosives in this room is going to be ridiculous. Come on, that one was right.
Would you look at that funky tool?
Do it.
I swear they messed up the grenade trajectory somehow. I can't tell if they're going further or not as far.
Cut it out!
Yeah, I can.
Your behavior necessitates repair and revision.
Wow, so epic. I can definitely hear the sound.
Behavior's not.
It's playing Blow Me Away. You have not earned the right to use this song.
Keep it up. Only 1 more fusion reactor to go.
Come on, man. Not only are they pissing all over Combat Evolved, they're also like misusing the song from the best moment in Halo 2.
This AI construct possesses far too much data.
How did that not count?
Surrender the construct, and I will endeavor to make the necessary repairs as quickly as possible.
Firing!
I got it.
That did it! The engine's gone critical. Based on the current rate of decay, we
So
should have
many
15
enemies.
minutes to get off the ship. We don't have much time. We should move outside and signal for evac. Accessing
You
schematics.
must surrender the construct.
There's a service link at the top of the engine. It leads to a Class 7 service corridor that runs along the ship's dorsal structure. Hurry!
Behind you. Dramatic elevator escape. He's putting so many people behind. Are you excited? It's almost over. We're almost free.
Going critical, Fohammer. Request immediate extraction. Approach the crash site and be ready to pick us up at external access junction 4C as soon as you get my signal.
What if they just make Echo 419 survive this time?
Echo 419 to Cortana. Things are getting noisy down there. Everything okay? Negative, negative. We have a wildcat destabilization of the ship's fusion core. The engines must have sustained more damage than we thought.
Analyzing. We have 6 minutes before the fusion drives detonate. We need to evac now! Activating final countdown timer. When it reaches 0, the engines will detonate. The explosion will generate a temperature of almost 100 million degrees. Don't be close.
Nice and smooth now.
Yo, they better not, implying that the reason Sergeant Johnson escaped is because he was on the Warthog. Because as we all know from the legendary and the real way that Sergeant Johnson escaped is by giving sexual favors to an elite he's gay for. And if they did in fact imply he got off on the Warthog here, that is literally queer erasure.
Whoa! Lots of them over here.
I think I'm joking, but the legendary ending literally has an elite grabbing Johnson's ass as they hug and watch the pillar of autumn explode.
Engaging multiple targets. I need some backup. School is now in session. Get down.
I'll send you the clip on I'll just link it to you on Point server after I complete this. It's very short.
Recognize that. That was blocked. Try that on.
Do what you have
I
to.
need some backup. There's no stopping me.
That is the worst possible way to start. I'm leaving Sergeant Johnson behind. I'm preserving the original timeline. Yeah. It's no biggie though. Even on Legendary, you usually still have like a minute left when you get
Cortana to
there.
Echo 419. Request extraction now on the double. Affirmative, Cortana. Fohammer inbound.
Wait, stop! This is where Fohammer is coming to pick us up. Hold position here.
Roger, roger. I see him. Wait one. Cortana to Echo 419. Two Covenant Banshees are approaching on your 6. Evade. Say again. Evade. I can't hold on.
Now, something you might notice if you have a keen eye is those banshees are empty.
Echo 419!
No one's in
She's
them.
gone. Calculating alternate escape route.
I have to redo the run because I got knocked off the edge.
Analyzing.
Alright, I'm not even stopping
We
for
have 6 minutes
419 this
before
time.
the fusion drives detonate. We need to evac
I'm entering
now.
speed run
Activating final
mode.
countdown timer. When it reaches 0, the engines will detonate. The explosion will generate a temperature of almost 100 million degrees. Don't be here when it blows.
Alright, I'm gonna concentrate and do it first try. It was realistically like a minute and a half. Oh no, there's a Covenant MG42. they've made this infinitely more annoying by replacing all the infection forms with human combat forms with guns. Okay, I think I need Johnson. I literally can't survive without him.
We have 6 minutes before the fusion drives detonate. We need to evac now! Activating final countdown timer. When it reaches 0, the engines will detonate. The explosion will generate a temperature of almost 100 million degrees. Don't breathe when it blows.
Whoa! I need some backup.
It's not random, it's Linda. She's in the box. Action.
Unstoppable! Give me
I
an
have
angle.
a feeling that if
What the? Speed. Make sure it's dead. What a mess. I'm on fire. Lots of them over here.
sorry, that was actually tense.
Whoa! There it is. Target down. There's no stopping me.
I'm gonna try hard this now because I genuinely don't want to do this
School
again.
is now in session. That one's free.
They put rocket blood in the Warhog run.
Analyzing. We have 6 minutes before the fusion drives detonate. We need to evac now! Activating final countdown timer. When it reaches 0, the engines will detonate. The explosion will generate a temperature of almost 100 million degrees. Don't breathe when it blows.
How'd that feel? Engaging multiple targets. Heads up, son.
It's just the cherry on top of the shit sundae, isn't it? What killed? What killed?
Analyzing. We have 6 minutes before the fusion drives detonate. We need to evac now!
What?
Activating final countdown timer. When it reaches 0, the engines will detonate. The explosion will generate a temperature of almost 100 million degrees. Don't breathe when it blows.
We're bringing enough ammo to kill all these things. I need some backup.
I think maybe I'm not alive anymore and I'm actually in hell. This is my punishment.
Man,
I'm avoiding that tunnel. I don't want him to kill me. I'm just not sure what sins I could have committed that are so bad that they're punishing me with this.
nice one. What the? Mount. Lots of them over here. Engaging multiple targets. I'm on fire. I'm hit. Whoa. Oh. Damn these things. Get cocky. Nice. Slow them down. What the?
So I get the question,
Oh,
what sins
yeah.
are you in purgatory for?
There's no stopping me. I need some backup. What up, man?
Suppose. I'm trying to atone for my sins so we can both get out of here, Sauron, I promise. Please, please, God.
Wait, stop! This is where Fohammer is coming to pick us up. Hold position here.
Roger, Roger. I see him. Wait one. Cortana to Echo.
Echo 419! She's gone. Calculating alternate escape route.
That's so sad. Wah, wah.
Ship's inventory shows one longsword fighter is still docked in Launch Bay 7. If we move now, we can make it.
I guarantee they stole whatever cover Warthog is. They probably found this on YouTube.
Chief, up ahead there's a gap in the trench. At top speed, we should be able to clear it. Chief, hang on!
Sauron, we're gonna make it. We're almost out. You can feel it. Can you hear me? Reno is so close.
That's the ship! Move! We need to get aboard now!
I did it. It's over.
We're cutting it close!
They put Sergeant Johnson and the Spartan on the ship, though.
Here we go.
My headcanon is because I didn't wait for them. That's actually their ghosts haunting me. That's my guilt. He is. It's true.
Shut them down, we'll need them later. Fancy a look?
I think this is the first time I can ever say my feeling in response to having beaten a game is relief. Not accomplishment, just relief that it's over.
Did anyone else make it?
Scanning.
Yeah, thousands.
Just dust and echoes.
We have to go
We're
back
all
for
that's
Dustin.
left.
Dustin
We
Echoes.
did what we had to do. For Earth. An entire Covenant armada obliterated, and the Flood. We had no choice. Halo. It's finished.
It's finished.
Wait, why did they do that? Let's do music again. No. No, you can't do that. No. But just for no reason. They just added it just for no reason whatsoever. They put, but actually one flood survived. No, remember in the original it's just Halo, it's finished. And then Chief goes, I think we're just getting started, and it zooms away from the ship. This this was an original creation. They wanted a new creative direction. Yeah. Yeah, the flood outbreak on Delta Halo has been like that for a few hundred years, I believe. But it didn't have any mass to continue growing, but like, yeah, they played more Doom music. Thank you everyone who came to stream. Leave a follow if you want. I might stream in the future. Probably not often. Probably not anytime soon. But yeah, just as the mood hits. And I'd like to thank everyone who showed up for the stream. And yeah, you're welcome. The Britney Spears music is just still the best moment for me. Alright, I'm gonna turn off the stream now. Everyone, take care.